What's going on, YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition to my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Titans issue number 23. This one's written by John Layman with artwork by Pete Woods, and we are continuing the storyline with the mystery of Slade and Clock King and their little orchestrated plans together so they can take down the Titans once and for all. Kind of classic old school Teen Titans stuff that we've seen before. This run has moments I like, and then it has things I find extremely cringy and things I don't like. And it's just kind of one of those things, just like, I feel like we've done so much of the stuff before. Now, based on the ending of this thing, we're going to be bringing back another, classic Titans antagonist who was a former friend with Tara at the end of the issue. So, Tara was kind of brought back, wasn't it like a Dark Crisis or something, or like Death Metal or something. She seemed to kind of want to reconcile with the Titans, but, we'll just forget about that because all that happened a little while ago. So, yeah. This one opens up with Starfire, Venadia, that kind of cyborg character that appeared in the Tom Taylor run, I think it was, it was the Tom Taylor run, where they kind of brought her back, and now they're kind of putting her, in the field usage. She feels like it's kind of useless, why am I just saving people like this? I want to punch some bad guys, but it's just kind of getting them in the field. Cyborg's there as well. Slade's kind of watching on with Clock King, and he's just like, oh, she has true potential to be a villain, because that's what she was being used for. And then we have kind of this stuff with Batman and the Justice League, talking to the Titans about, there's some conflict going on there with Donna and them giving this robot a chance and them just not being 100% cool with it. And, there's a bit of a conflict between both teams. I also love that Batman right here, and this has just kind of got this pose down while all this is going on. I always thought I thought that was kind of funny, so I'll give it kudos for that. And the artwork actually looks pretty good here for the most part. I feel like it's improving a little bit with subsequent issues. The only stuff I don't like is where, Wally's like, hey, so that stuff with you and Donna. It's like, oh, what's going on here? I'm Roy. I made it with Don Troy. No, I have Cheshire and all that, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about all that stuff. You cut that from the book, and it's already a lot better. But, yeah, so there is tension amongst the team and the league for what's going on there. Then Venadia comes in, takes down the villain, Orca, but has something where she can kind of manipulate technology and seems to be kind of going stronger, and actually kind of harmed Cyborg at one point. So this character definitely feels like if it gets changed a little bit is going to be a major threat for the team. Trying to do good here, but you feel like that it's going to get manipulated, much like how Raven and all that was manipulated in the prior arc. So, and Cyborg's like, why don't we just not tell the others about this right now? We're already under tremendous pressure. We'll kind of figure this stuff out right now before things kind of go sour. So eventually, like I said, we also see that this Venadia character is kind of in two places at once. While Beast Boy and Raven are kind of Beast Boy and Raven don't do anything in this issue aside from just sit on the computer. And you know what? Honestly, I'm sorry, Rachel, because, we can't just call her Raven for whatever reason. I don't know why DC's pushing this name. Raven should be your name. Raven is her name. Why are we just going by Rachel? It's lame. Just call her Raven. It's way cooler. And that's the name everybody knows anyways. So, yeah, it's whatever. But anyways, so Venadia is there, track down where Slade's location was, and they're going to be... Donna's like, wow, that's impressive, and also kind of concerning. You're able to kind of do all these things at once. But then Slade and they're like, okay, we got some trouble on the way, and then Tara shows up. It's like, that's where I come in. That's right, I'm back working with Slade again. Yeah, actually, Tara was already in a few issues ago, if I remember correctly. So, because she was freeing Slade to kind of the enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of way of sorts. And then it says, next time, the Titans' terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Much like the classic book, Alexander the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day book. And that's basically where the issue ends in a nutshell. And yeah, Tara actually looks good in this art style here. So the artwork is definitely improved a bit within the pages of this issue. I think they even fixed Raven's hair. Look at that. Sure, there's a little bit of purple in the highlights, but compared to where it was at before, it is much better. It's not that stupid pink hairdo. So improvements in some ways. So there we go. We're getting a little better in some areas too. And in terms of the issue, like I said, it is better than some of the other ones we've gotten in the run. We do have the threat level established with this Venadia character, how she can kind of turn, much like other characters have kind of turned against the Titans beforehand. So I think, like I said, the usage of it is pretty good so far. So a few improvements here and there for sure. We could be better in some capacity, but like I said, I feel like I'll take the wins when I can get it. And this is better than, several other issues that we've had within the pages of this run so far. So that's my take on it. I'm not sure what you all think. Just kind of let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the DC comic book reviews from last week into this week, because the new books come out tomorrow. And yeah, feels good to be caught up. I feel like I'm always just catching up like the day before. Like I never feel like I can get anything done beforehand, and I really should. Like I have the point where I just kind of like have these books in my stack. I was like, I got to read them, and I'm just like, I don't want to sometimes. But no, Sean, you got to keep up. Got to keep that momentum going. So yeah, let me know what you thought of it. And then we'll get ready for tomorrow's new set of books now that when they come out too. So looking forward to all that stuff. And also, if you haven't had the chance to check it out, go check out my The Batman versus Dracula review. It took a little bit of time. It got released technically on Dracula Day, which I legit did not plan for that, by the way. That was just kind of, I was trying to work to get it done over like the Memorial Day weekend. And then I just, I was like, okay, I'm going to finish editing it today. I saw online, I was like, it happened to be Dracula Day. I'm like, God, this is actually kind of perfect timing, because I started working on that video a while ago and I just never got around to finishing it. But now it's there and I'm like, okay, perfect timing. So yeah, but anyways, go check that out. Check out some of the other stuff. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content. Hit that bell for notifications. Like this video. Share with your friends. Subscribe. All that other fun stuff. And as always, take care now. Bye-bye then. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.